Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to home, and thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
As you know, home stands for Hills on a Mission. We are a military family, currently PCSed here in South Korea, Seoul, and we like to bring some of our videos to you and let you see some of the traveling that we do while we're here.
Yes. We'd also just like to thank all the thank our fans for subscribing and whatnot. If you guys haven't, please hit that notification bell.
We really appreciate it.
And if you guys like what we're doing, make sure to hit that like button.
Yes.
This is something new that we're trying, but we'll slowly but surely add on to this. But if you would like, if you want to follow us, right now I have a Twitter, so you can like click this right here to follow me. My wife will have one shortly, and basically we just want to thank you guys for what you guys have, what you guys are doing for us and allowing us to provide to you guys. But without further ado, let's get this thing going.
Today's video is of our trip to Trick Eye. It was one of the first places that we went when we came here. We were still looking for different things to go visit, so Trick Eye was one of the first things. It is a virtual reality AR, I think AR is augmented reality.
Yeah, it's like illusions, basically.
Type of museum. You can go and take pictures with the different optical illusions, and it makes it look like you're in the picture. So it's very Instagram friendly.
The first place that once we first got there, we went to the ice exhibit, and the ice exhibit, my goodness, was like it's super cold in there. We realized that afterwards. Like Amari wasn't properly dressed for that.
No, we did not know it was going to be cold inside.
Yes, please wear please wear a jacket. My gosh,
freezing. They
have really nice jackets here in Seoul, Korea. It's like you'll notice it when you get here. They're like these really long ones, or there's down-filled jackets that are pretty thick. Like that is probably the best thing for you guys to wear, and for the season and for this situation in particular. But moving forward, they had like a lot of cool sculptures there. They had an igloo, which was nice. Emily and Mari and Serenity went inside.
Yep. Everything was completely made out of ice.
Yeah, they had some ice chairs that they had. They were kind of cool. There was only 2 that I saw though. And then there was just a whole bunch of amazing sculptures, characters that I wasn't really aware of. They did have the Nutcracker. They also had a polar bear, not a polar bear. Wow, I completely forgot what that thing is. Panda. They had a panda. They also had a bedroom sculpture, which was kind of cool to see. There was also a funny aspect of it. And I think I realized this as we went throughout Trick Eye. It kind of had a mature kind of theme to it. I mean, you can bring your kids, but there was also like some adult humor that they didn't really get, and that was kind of like just for the adults. But then they also had this slide. The kids loved the slide. They really did. Serenity, I think, went down on it. Amari went on it down 3 times.
Yep. It did get a little wet, but it was fine.
Yeah. I went down on it. I became a kid for a couple seconds. Went down on it. Me and Justice both. But then moving forward, if you guys wanted to just like chill or wait for your party to get there or whatever, Trick Eye, it is a cafe kind of style, so it has like food, drinks, and stuff like that in the main lobby that you can do. And from there, we did like this. Didn't we do a digital painting thing? Mm-hmm. What was that? What was that consist of?
It was basically a green screen type of situation where you were being recorded and you looked on the screen and it was like you were interacting with penguins.
They had, oh yeah, they did have a whale that popped up. They had a whale that popped up, that is true. And then Amari started punching like the seals that popped up. I thought that was kind of funny. Mm-hmm. If you got kids, just go to one of these. Right. Just go to the Trick Eye Museum. It's the best option. From like starting out going into the museum, they start out with a really cool optical illusion. Mm-hmm. It was you walking across a bridge of lava, and I thought that was kind of cool. Yes. Yeah, they had footprints on the floor so that if you wanted to take a picture, you can. Right.
It tells you exactly where to stand so you can get your camera angles right. And then also there's an app that you can download to make the pictures more realistic.
So we went from the lava thing into, it was more like an aquatic kind of theme area. They had this water dragon. They also had they had the horse Pegasus in there. Don't know why that was in the water theme area, but they had a coral reef optical illusion that you were in.
With the Pegasus, you basically, it's like you're riding it, so we all got to take a turn doing that one.
Yeah. From there, we went into what was that? It was the really famous optical illusion room where if you're on one side, you look pretty small, and then you walk over to the other side and you become really big. Yeah. That was cool.
Yes,
the kids thought that was hilarious.
We got to make Serenity, our littlest, huge in comparison to us. So that was cute. Great pictures to send home.
Yes. Yeah.
Memories.
It was really nice. Mm-hmm. And also fun. Amari had the most fun, I think, out of it. It's just his eyes just lit up and was just so happy. Mm-hmm. Then we continued to move through the museum.
Yes, because we walked through it.
Then it went to, I'm not exactly sure what this theme was at all. I think it was old school-ish, or I think it was just mainly in particular just art kind of style paintings. One was a painting of a piano on the wall, and you could play the piano. Mm-hmm. And Amari played it. Serenity did it a little bit, and it was pretty cool. When they touched the keys, it was actually kind of warm because so many people have been using it. But it was cool for them to kind of pretend to play the piano. Mm-hmm. They had moving forward. You had what else was in there? Oh, Emmy found another optical illusion. She went behind this thing or where this area, and she came out under a table. Yes. And popped her head out, and it made it look like her head was the only thing on the table.
It was kind of creepy. It was cute. It was creepy cute.
Oh my gosh, it was pretty funny. Mm-hmm. So we found this picture, and the picture or the video doesn't really do it justice. You really have to just take a picture of it, and then you can rotate it, in all honesty, so that you can get the biggest aspect out of it. I think of it as a gravity kind of picture thing, whatever. But basically, it looks, you can act like you're doing a handstand or jumping up and down or whatnot. Ebony did a handstand. I thought that was pretty cool. She was doing it with one hand. and there was just a whole bunch of other stuff in there that we didn't get to do. There was a lady, I think that Amari was, I told him that like she was reaching out of the picture to give a rose to.
Yeah.
Moving forward, going throughout this maze of Trick Eye, I think we got to, I think it was still in this painting area. Amari found another, I don't think, it wasn't particularly an optical illusion. I mean it is an optical illusion, but he like went behind a wall. The wall had a box that had some feet in it, and he was supposed to grab his act like he was grabbing his knees, like he was hiding in a box because the dinosaur was behind him.
Right.
So that was something else. And then we continued moving forward, and I think we went into another area at this point in time, and there was like, it had to deal with dancing. Most of it had to deal with dancing. There was ballerinas. Yeah, there was a lot of ballerinas in there. Mom turned into a ballerina, so that was kind of fun. There was like 2 other dancers, and she like held on to one of them and whatnot, and and acted like she was dancing. There was also one that you went behind a wall and then like popped your head out, and it was a tutu.
Yep, and it was like I was doing ballet moves with the bottom of me.
Both about that. Then I think we went into another aquatic area. I'm not sure, or it was just like a monster type area. I'm not sure, but there was a large fish. You remember that one?
Was it a shark?
Oh, there was a shark in the water exhibit with the Pegasus.
And we lay down in it?
That was a large fish. Huh? It wasn't a shark. You can literally see it. We then moved forward to it was a snake. It was like a bench, or it was like a beam that you could sit on, and then when you took the picture and you flipped it, it would look like you were hanging from a beam and a snake was trying to get you. That was kind of cool. And then from there, I think we kept going, and then we got to a fake swimming pool, basically. There was just people in there playing like polo or something. I don't know the game. Who knows? So after the whole swimming pool thing, then we went to, there was just this small little area. It was a little aquarium type thing, that whenever you stood somewhere specifically, it showed like, oh, you were inside of this tunnel, I believe, and the fish were coming through the walls. Yeah, that was something that was just like very short. Towards the end of the tour, because this was late, like they were getting ready to close.
Yes.
There was this fighting game. Amari actually did pretty well
I remember
at that. That was irritating. I did not like that game whatsoever.
It was difficult, yeah. It was difficult. Maybe because we didn't understand the instructions.
It was like fight a painting, and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't understand.
I remember.
I don't know. I gave up on that. But then finally, towards the end of the whole thing, there was this scary section of the place.
Terrifying.
As soon as you like turn the corner,
terrifying. You don't even expect it. Just
bam!
Bam! Out of nowhere.
There's like zombies. It was weird. A painting of a little girl, I think, that like faded and then like just reappeared. Like that was a thing.
Very scary part.
They had this screen that was recording you at the same time, to show like zombies were attacking you or whatnot. It was on a big screen.
And it was a game. There was a game, Zombies 2, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
there was.
I really wanted to play it, but
I'm like, we are in the scary part of this place.
She's 4.
Yeah.
At the time, she was only 3.
Then you turn the corner after you, like, that was a kind of a short section, but you turn the corner, and then I don't know what this area was. I want to say it's a mystical area because there was a crystal ball there.
And you could go inside the crystal ball. I remember that. That was cute.
There was this angel wing thing.
That was cute.
I thought that was interesting. The more that you look at it, it does change, and the wings become bloody because they're bats. We got it at a good time, like when it was when the video was recycling. So we got some good pictures of like white wings. I look like a super dad, so
Yeah.
basically I was pretty cool. And then at the very end, if everything else like wasn't weird enough as was, you had a mirror maze.
Terrifying. It was terrifying. I felt like I was getting anxiety in it. Rick wanted to finish it. The kids were exhausted. It's difficult, so you know, if you're up for a challenge, it's definitely your kind of thing. It was not easy to figure out.
It wasn't.
I'd never been in a mirror maze before. It's very frustrating.
It seemed like a simple concept.
No.
But no, it wasn't.
Every time you think you're leaving, it's just your reflection again.
Whoops.
So.
In the end, we just like turned around.
They had to help us out.
Really? Like the kids are saying they have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the way out. We have to go this way if we want to get out. But we asked somebody for some help. They walked us through. It was like really simple too. I'm like, wow, I'm actually kind of upset myself. Then and then we finally end our trip at Trick Eye, and it was a fun experience. It was.
So what do you think? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth the money?
I thought that it was worth the money. There was a lot of things there that you could do. Not only was there a museum, but there was also a virtual reality game area that you could go to. And
I think it was closing when we got there.
Yeah,
So
it was.
We got there pretty late.
Yeah, you should probably, because we got there like, it was dark. I want to say we got there at like 6. They closed at 9, question mark. But I would just recommend getting there like maybe in the afternoon. Definitely afternoon time frame. But that was overall, I think it was a good trip.
I think it's okay. It's not one of my greatest Korea experience. I got a lot of great pictures to post on Instagram and to send home. The kids had a decent time. It was a good introduction to Korea. But it was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It was cute. I don't think I would go there again. There are some places that we went here that it's like, oh no, we gotta go again before we leave. But it was definitely something I'm glad I experienced.
Right.
I think it was worth the money.
But you know, if you guys are in Korea and you want to check it out, definitely give it a try for yourself.
It's a good rainy day activity.
Definitely a good rainy day.
It's inside.
Yes. They got food, stuff like that. You'd probably be in there for hours if you got there at the right time. And I'm just saying, you know, if the kids want to. But we just wanted to thank you guys for coming with us on this trip that we decided to take. You know, the family and us. But once again, thank you guys. Welcome home, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure. See ya.